do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Highly Opinionated. I got my boy Fresh to the right of me.
Fresh.
I got my boy King Vega to the left of me.
Why the screen not on?
What are you? Oh, shit.
Niggas about to violate me.
Damn, nigga. Fuck, remix.
Bro, why is that screen up?
You right.
And let's not do it.
I just jumped right into it, nigga. Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Highly Opinionated. I got my boy Fresh to the right of me.
Fresh.
I got my boy King Vega to the left of me.
Peace, everyone. Love, unity. You know how we go.
What up, y'all? What's the vibes, man?
You know, I haven't seen you in a long time, son. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit
It definitely
like,
been a little minute. We getting old, bro. We knew everybody. We knew each other since we was kids.
type of shit.
Facts.
Once you touch 30, it's over.
Yeah, bro. Because 20s was a little stressful.
20s was crazy. I mean, 30 is like, for me, I feel like that shit is like the reset, like, it's the rewind and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas got to take a seat and, for me, just analyze everything, you know? For me, 30 is all about observation. And I know a lot of times they be saying, like, you know, 30 is supposed to be when you, like, in that space where, you know, you kind of got everything going for yourself and you, like, getting into that, you know, that upper echelon of, you know what I'm saying, going towards your path. You know what I'm saying? Like, your purpose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because for me, I thought, like, I have it all figured out in my 20s. And I was just like, hell no. I ain't know what I was doing from relationships to finance. like, I was just freestyling it, bro. Because around, like, 26, you hit this point in your life where you kind of see things more vividly. And you realize that you don't have to rush or you don't have to... You know, you got to just kind of slow down and figure things out, bro. Because before that, you couldn't tell me nothing at 23, 24, bro. I'm basically still freestyling my career. Like, what am I doing? I'm podcasting, but I'm like, I don't see myself really working a 9 to 5 anymore. So it's like I know I'm going to leave my job soon. I can see that shit peaking. You know what I mean?
9 to 5s are dead. After COVID, it was a wrap.
That shit woke us up, bro. But before that, I swear that was the biggest flex you could have in your 20s. Was having a fly-ass job.
Right.
Like,
nigga, we used to have 2, 3, nigga.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, we thought it was the shit, nigga.
Exactly.
What COVID taught us is that you don't have to be in the office, you know what I'm saying, to be a contributor to a company. You're right or wrong.
9 to 5.
You don't have to stay in the office to work for even for welfare.
What the fuck they had us in there for 5 hours doing anyway now?
I remember when niggas used to have to sit in that motherfucker for $200 a month.
Yeah,
$199 approximately.
Hell yeah.
Now, you fill out an application. Are you poor enough?
Yeah. How many people live in your household?
Nigga said, what's your...
7 niggas.
What's your annually income? Negative.
Facts. We dad was just wasting time. Before COVID, we wasted time doing mad unnecessary shit.
You ever looked at an application? I'm going to throw a curveball at you. You ever looked at an application and you see... I don't know. No matter what it is, bro. But these niggas always asking you your race, your eye color, that shit is odd, bro. Like, it got to the point where, bro, in this day and age, in today's world, like present day, like, I'm not motherfucking checking a box, nigga.
Facts.
Nigga, I'm not checking male or female.
I'm putting
nigga.
Other, nigga.
Nigga, straight, nigga.
That's my right. I feel like it's my right to not check anything. Like, I don't even want to check. I'm non-binary.
Just know.
I'm non-binary. I'm not checking shit on the job application,
this nigga
bro.
Got problems.
I don't care about nothing, bro. I'm taking a stance with the young generation, and I'm putting non-binary. I'm not putting my race. I'm putting other, because I feel like y'all taking tabs on us, so y'all ain't gotta give us the job.
Nah, I feel like that's gonna limit your chances of getting that job.
I don't care, bro.
I mean, to some degree, they want to hire who they want to hire. If that means it's the color that we looking for, if it's the eyes that we looking for, if it's the hair, nigga, that's what the motherfucker they gonna hire.
Because our parents went off our name. They went off our name. They named us certain names just so they could have jobs. I did that with my kids.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's dead.
That's fucked up.
That's dead in today's generation because kids got some names.
Exactly. See, kids done fucked it up. They names now is crazy.
Different.
Come on, bro. They Carl with a K. Ain't no more C. Carls no more, nigga. Ain't no more Gladyses. Ain't no more Mr. Jesse. Ain't none of that, nigga. Like, these names is different. And they did that on purpose, bro. It's cool. It mixes up the system. Now everybody's confused. You can't sit around and kind of scan through the job applications to figure out who you want to hire based on somebody's name.
Nah, that's a fact. But I mean, I think it's... But like I said, I always think, I look at everything like they be keeping tabs. Because, like, look, take a look at...
It's a census.
Yeah, that's a fact. But take a look at the situation. Like, your iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
That shit got his eye on you at all times. Nigga, you telling me that niggas can't see you on the other side? Like, that's how I be thinking. I got an iPhone my damn self, but for years, my nigga, I didn't have an iPhone because of that. Because I felt like that shit was intrusive.
It is intrusive.
These niggas know everything. They got your motherfucking fingerprint on your phone, nigga. You know what? That's crazy.
That's a mark of the beast shit.
And
That's different.
And in 2022, here we are.
Exactly.
We all got iPhones.
I mean, come on,
Even
my
though,
nigga.
to be technical, I thought we'd be a little further by now. I thought we had a flying cars and all the craziest shit.
We do.
At
It's just
2022,
scams.
you thought that? You thought that?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be
You want
a
me to
little
keep it
crazier.
real? I did not think that. You know what I always thought? I thought that. I didn't think that we would be where we at. I feel like we are a lot more advanced in certain areas, like as far
course,
as
yeah,
space
yeah.
travel and things like that. But I knew we was gonna be right in this space because I always feel like, and even since I was a kid, I looked around. I'm like, anybody that knows anything knows they know nothing.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So once you know something, that means you looking around, you're like, damn, I don't know shit, nigga. Really? Yo, God literally said, don't, and I don't mean to bring God into this, but God literally said, don't eat the apple. Don't eat the specific fruit because it's going, you know what I'm saying? It's bad. It's not good for you. Whatever he said, just don't eat it, right?
Don't eat that shit.
Niggas fucked around and ate that shit. Niggas got questions that they never had before.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the world for you. The world is the apple. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it is.
You get a little taste of that apple, my nigga. You fuck around, oh shit, nigga, I don't got no clothes on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Nigga, we in the Garden of Eden. Now you calling this the leaves and the grass that you and the trees that you walk around a name. Now you got a name for the space. You know what I'm saying?
I used to read a lot, bro. I still read, but I don't read as much as I used to. And I feel like when I used to read,
You do it on your phone all day. You don't realize it.
Exactly. But I feel like I used to read more literature. You know what I mean? And
Open up a book.
But it was making me
niggas
like
that
too
don't know that.
woke. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean too woke?
Too woke is bad, bro. Because you could go so woke that you broke. When you
Nah,
so
yeah,
woke,
that's a-
you don't
that's a
even
fact.
want to work for the man.
Because knowledge is power and all that. But at the same time, when you like nigga, I feel the same. Yo, bro, there's times when this nigga used to break me down. Like, yo, Vega, you think everything is about black and white? Niggas God has said this and that.
I used to do that to you too. Gray. It's a gray area.
It's a gray area. And I used to argue this nigga down. Like, nah, it's either this or this. You cannot stand on the fence. And to this day, I still have that ideology. But then there's some spaces where I have to realize I need to relinquish the standards in which I'm living by because every truth that you have is not universal to the world.
Yeah, that's why you can't really project what you feel to others. So it's like you hold that to yourself.
Yo, bro, what? Hold on.
That's why I said,
Say that one more time. Because, bro, that's gold, bro.
No, but it's in the clips. I can't repeat what I just said. I've been drinking. I've been smoking.
He said, I don't know what I said.
Nigga said, I don't even know what I said, bro.
Nigga said, I'm lit. I don't know.
Nigga,
But
I
I said
remember
some
what
shit.
you said. So now, hold on. Now, remember, before we even turned the camera on, we had a conversation. What I said.
Capitalism.
We was that and what is this shit really about? When we was talking about this music shit. And when you an artist and you a real artist, you don't really know when you like naive and you like kind of new to this shit. Until the world kicks your ass and break you in when you get into this industry and you realize what this shit is really about. And then we spoke about this like purpose. That
Exactly.
and a lot of us have a purpose in creating and in putting out these creations to the world. But what does it really mean for you? Like if that really is your purpose, then you know, regardless money or not or whatever happens, you know, fame, notoriety, acknowledgement, whatever happens, you still continue to put that out into the world because this is your craft, this is your creativity, this is your art, it comes from your heart, right? So you give it to everyone else, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's your duty, right? You feel like that's purpose, right? But not everybody thinks like that.
Exactly.
90% of artists is not in it for that. And you could see the test of the time with the waves, the way that things is changing. And people is not really in it for love. They not really in it for passion. They not really in it for, upliftment or enlightenment or, you know what I'm saying?
Put it like this. How many artists you see? Old school rappers, not even old school, but they got that kind of old school hip hop style or old school R&B. And you love their music and you hate this new mumble rap. But you don't go out and purchase that. All you doing is being woke that you hate the fact that these mumble rappers is trash, but you're not even putting money into the people that you actually support. So who the fuck is winning?
And then it's a nigga that's next to you.
You could like somebody's music, but it's like, I make some merch.
No, but you can like their music and you complaining, nigga. You can't do both. You like their music and you complaining that the music is not hot like it used to be, but you're not purchasing that dude that spent 20 hours writing the firest lyrics ever. So it's at the end of the day, who's winning? It's the mumble rappers. They don't give a fuck about it. They got passion. They don't care about the style. They don't care about the art form. They care about the money. So at the same time, it's like,
and that could be a passion too. But yes, and that could be a passion too. But is that necessarily a passion for the craft? No, because it's not about the craft. It's about the money. So that's when things become diverted, right? You know what I'm saying? Or that's when things become twisted, right? Because then you don't have a, to me, it's not a pure purpose. If it's only for self, like you don't take anything with you. You only can leave things behind. I never created something and looked at it and said, in 100 years, somebody will stumble upon this and it will mean something to them.
Exactly.
And as we talk, I'm looking at this nigga face, and this nigga face is his face says it all. Nigga, like,
Exactly,
did you hear
bro.
what this nigga just said?
You know, that's
Are you shitting me, blood?
Elon Musk is my financial Lord and Savior. And his picture is there until he give me a Tesla. That's all I'm waiting for, my boy to give me a Tesla, bro. That's all I want is a Tesla.
I'm crying. This nigga talking like he be smoking blunts with that nigga.
Exactly, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm always gonna be for the people. But I understand that you cannot help the people if you broke with the people.
Nah, but you know what? I can't say that I fully agree with that. Yes, resources is the main thing. No matter what we talking about, resources is everything. That changes the whole spectrum of what you could do, you know what I'm saying? And where you could end up in the long run, whatever you're doing in life. But sometimes, bro, it's not about that.
It's
and
true.
I feel
Sometimes
like that
it's not.
because
That's the gray area, though.
Okay.
It's like Harriet Tubman. Like,
right.
If she was to stay back and try to save some slaves that wanted to stay back, she wouldn't be able to save more slaves along the slave trade. So it's like,
but do you think Harriet Tubman really gave a fuck about one individual person?
I think she gave a fuck individually about every single person.
But if you're not going to
she couldn't save every person.
No, absolutely not. But she definitely did what she did. So if she could have saved everybody, you think she wouldn't have?
If Harriet Tubman was born today, she'll own a Fortune 500 company.
No, she would.
Yes, she would. Because that fury and that passion was not regular passion. You have to understand, she put a lot.
Ooh, that's some
like, you think she was gonna just waste that? She put that into a positive area. But let her be born in the time that we're born in, she would not be the same person.
Nah, you shit. It would be.
I wouldn't even say she wouldn't. I just said that off for info. I just said that off for info. Oh yeah, let me refrain from saying that. That's the whole I just said. I take that back. I was like,
nah, but when you think about it, you could say she wouldn't be. Maybe she wouldn't be about capitalism in the degree of where she uses her life as an example to some, you know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. Like for other people to be inspired and do the same thing. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily holding people's hand and digging a fucking hole underground, a fucking road so motherfuckers could get, you know what I'm saying, from one side to the next and make sure that we safe and we free. You know what I mean? I can't even fathom what it would be like if we had like W.E.B. Du Bois, like, and like just here today, like this man taught himself how to read and write. Like he became free off of his own knowledge, bro. Like that's sick.
That's crazy. And you think that these people won't fucking be in a Fortune 500 company? Come on, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I get it though. You know, certain things make us. They create us. They turn us into who we are. But at the same time, they went through some wild shit where everybody else folded and they did not fold. And we still talking about them today. You know what I'm saying? And that's an impact that most human beings want to make before we leave this earth. But we ain't all gonna get that because we all ain't got that in us.
Nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
I almost wore my Malcolm X t-shirt today. This nigga talking by any means necessary. This nigga talking his shit. Now I'm the type of nigga like, you know, I like visuals. I like to see visuals of reenactments of certain things. Like for instance, the movie Django. That shit is so fucking liberating. Like if you don't feel free after watching that shit, feel me? That nigga makes you feel like you did that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I think it's just Jamie Foxx and himself. Like, kudos to that nigga. Shout out to that nigga because that nigga's beastie for that role. Everything that he does, he's like.
And it wasn't sad, bro.
But no, it was
liberating.
It had sadness to it.
Of course,
and it had a nostalgia to it, bro. Like you felt.
But you ever seen 12 Years a Slave?
Okay, but that's melancholy. But that's melancholy.
That's what I'm saying.
In the finest, you know what I'm saying?
We only had 2 slave movies where like you felt liberated. It was the Nat Turner movie When it's like, all right, he fought back.
The nigga
and
went.
it was Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, he went crazy. Yeah, that's a fact. My son, Jamie Foxx went crazy. That nigga bugged out.
The Color Purple.
Fuck The Color Purple. That's not a fucking slave movie.
Yeah, it was.
The Color Purple?
Yeah. Whoa.
Harpo beat me? You talking about Roots, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? The Color Purple, they was just in the South, nigga. It might have been segregation, nigga. But
damn, bro. Chill. Yo, wasn't Diddy in The Color Purple?
I didn't see that nigga in The Color Purple. Nah, he was just some other movies, some shit.
Some other shit, right?
Yeah,
no, A Raisin in the Sun.
Yeah,
that's a fact. You niggas don't even know about that Raisin in the Sun shit. That shit
that
was
movie
bugged
was a
out.
gem.
Yo, listen, man. They used to make you read books back in the days. In English class, nigga, that was part of your homework, nigga. You had to read this chapter. They come back, they do reading comprehension. They talk about what happened. I'm the type of nigga that, for me, I'm a storyteller. So
I need to watch
know.
it. I know I could read and get the vibes and get the energy. But when I see something as a reenactment, I could like watch it. It's nothing more liberating to me. That's why film is crazy. Because it's like, yo, you could really watch something and it could really power you to change your whole life course.
Like literally reading Harry Potter and watching the movie was not the same thing for me. It's totally different.
Nah, it is though.
Because it's a picture that you have to create in your own mind, bro.
It is
you have to paint your own picture. Nobody's painting the picture for you. I think to me, visualizing things a lot of times is like taken away from what you learning from something.
It definitely is.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'd rather watch the movie.
I ain't going front.
I can't read that book. I'm sorry.
I force myself to read 50 books a year. Like, I have to. Because if I don't, I will not read unless I'm reading on my phone. And that's not good. Because your mind is a muscle, bro. You need to kind of read. Sometimes I forget words and I get frustrated, son. I get so angry. And I'm like, bro, I'm not reading enough. And I go pick up a book. Visual learning is good too, bro. Because you get to see situations and monitor how you read a room. You can't really do that through a book. Unless it's the Bible. Because the Bible was like different. It was dropping situations that we still go through today, is what I'm saying. The Bible was different. Because Cain and Abel, we still see that today. That brother line story, jealousy, David and Goliath, you know what I'm saying? We still see those kind of situations. I don't want to see no Bible movies, though. Like, I seen The Passion of the Christ and I was good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't need that visual.
Nah, that's not something that I would like willingly watch for the one reason and one reason only. Because I feel like it's blasphemous to even watch that shit. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
It kinda is, though.
Like, but when you think about it, like, and you gotta understand, visualizing is so powerful that when you can never unsee something. Like some things, like there's things in that you can never unsee.
You can forget a line out of a book, but you never gonna forget what you see with your eyes.
Nah.
I feel like it's a whole different process. You know what I'm saying? Some people do, but that's because some niggas got bad memory. I got elephant memory. I don't forget shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was young and I was a kid, and I seen the first person in my life. I was 10 years old. I seen them get killed right in front of me. I would never forget that. I'm gonna live with that shit to the day I die. You know what's sad? When I was a kid, bro, I thought people only died by like being killed. That's the dumbest shit ever. And I was like, I remember being like,
that's different.
Like, I think it was after that situation when I seen a guy get killed.
Nah, you
like,
know what it is, bro? That's where you grew up. They fucked you up.
Yeah, bro, it did, bro. Shit traumatic, nigga.
Niggas had you fucked up. Niggas Brooklyn are like, damn, this is Brooklyn.
Like,
Yeah,
I ain't know about no
nigga.
fucking old age or natural causes.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying? I never seen that, bro. I only thought people died by like violence.
Nah, because
I thought you had a guaranteed 100 years.
When you were a kid, it's so funny. Like you don't realize what shit really looks like until you actually get there. Like, for instance, you ever visualizing pussy before you got it? Niggas is visualizing. Niggas like, oh.
And your shit be all off. Like, it's like that scene in 40-Year-Old Virgin. He like, yeah, the titties feel like sand. Like, no, they don't, nigga. What are you talking about? And that nigga was probably purely convinced that them titties look like sand.
It's funny that we talking about visualization, because I was having a conversation with my son the other day. My son SB Lil, and the nigga was talking about, he was like, I don't go to funerals. I was like, what you mean? Like, your mother died, you're not gonna go to the funeral? The nigga like, nah, nigga, I'm not going to nobody's funeral. He's like, the only funeral I'm saying is I'm the one I go to, which is mine, nigga. You feel me? When I'm dead, you feel me? I'm dead.
That's real shit though.
And that nigga I'm like, why? He's like, yo, because I don't wanna see death. Like, that's not something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I need to see. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I agree with that, but I understand where he's coming from. But then some things I know you don't really gotta see, because it's like, all right, for instance, the fire is hot, you don't have to check that shit. Oh, let me try. Like, and that made me think to myself, like, am I going to too many funerals, nigga? Like, what the fuck am I doing?
That's a fact.
Like, cause I done been to mad funerals. Like, I've been to a couple funerals this year already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, family members, all that. So it's just like,
Nah, but see, the thing is, I did the same thing though. I was like, yo, I'm not going to a funeral unless the person is really important to me.
Nah. You
Like,
feel
I
me?
can't go just see random, people that I might know. You got to be close to me for me to go to your funeral, because they took me to my mom's funeral when I was like 10 or 9, and I don't like that open casket situation. I never felt comfortable with it. I don't get why we do it. I don't like that they pumped up with embalming fluid. I didn't like how my mom looked.
They don't
fake.
look the same.
Yeah, like I made a joke about it.
And
Like,
my mom died when I was young too, so I know. I saw my mom open casket, same situation. Wait, so when you look at that situation, you like it really makes you really like change. Like I became a little bit heartless because I was like, this is not the way I envisioned you. Like, I know what you look like. And
this ain't you.
like, you know what I'm saying? This is not you. This is some other shit. And I ain't gonna lie. So, like, it do make you feel some type of way. So, I understand that. That's different.
it hit different. Because I was, at first I'm crying crazy, but after a while I just had to make fun of my moms. Like, I'm like, why they got her in there looking like a gladiator, my nigga? Like,
I need shots for this.
Take a shot.
Y'all niggas get me depressed.
I'm crying.
Nah, bro, it's real shit though, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said
niggas is callous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Niggas
bro.
is callous.
We get numb to it though. That's the sad part, because we laugh at it.
How you get numb to it though?
Bro, because
bro.
look, I'm 30 years old, bro. This is over almost 20 years that I haven't had a mom. You
Yeah, me
understand? So but it's not to say that she's not still there. You know what I'm saying? That's another conversation we could have, but for another time. But I'm gonna tell you this: like, this nigga church done been through some shit. That's why when I look at the nigga in the eyes, we just understand. We don't have to talk to each other. We understand, like, yo, homie, this shit is real out here, and this is what it is. So in a lot of ways, when his heart is cold, my shit frigid. You heard? So it's like, I understand this nigga, and a lot of niggas don't. A lot of niggas, they sympathize and they empathize, and you know what I'm saying. And that's not us. Yo, empathizing is different from sympathy, but even to some degree, bro, I have to stop doing that because I can't relate to everything. I can't relate to everyone, and everyone cannot relate to me, and I have to understand that. And that's when you said earlier, like, you can't talk about your feelings. Like, that shit really hit me, bro, because really, it's in the Bible, it says that you're not supposed to speak so much. Like, you basically, you can know, nigga, you can know the answer to the question, nigga. That don't mean you gotta tell niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know you the champion. That don't mean you gotta showboat it, nigga. You could, for me, you could hold that down, and when it's time to shine, you shine up, and for me, and you go right back to regular. For me,
Exactly.
And that's why, like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't mean to come here today on some other shit, but
Nah.
what I really appreciate about this nigga, and I gotta give this nigga his flowers, is that every time he do this shit, it's a different energy. Whoever's here, bro, they embody the energy of the person that's here. When this nigga Sparks is here, niggas is laughing the fuck up. When, you know what I'm saying? When the homies, it's different situations. And me and my son, we always had this type of connection. We could talk about real shit, we could laugh a little bit, and then we might say some sinister shit that we might laugh about, but it's kind of funny to us.
It's definitely gonna be sinister, bro.
The dog
It's definitely gonna be sinister, bro. Because I told this nigga that the other day. I said, damn, bro, like, where am I at in life that I only laugh at things that are terrible? like I don't laugh
because
at
the
nothing
truth, my nigga,
else.
the truth hurts, nigga.
That's
That's really what it is, bro. I swear to God, there's a lot of truth to be told in the joke. If you
It is, hell
crying,
yeah.
laughing, bro, that's because, yo, bro, that truth is really, like, it's touching you in a different type of way. That shit is tickling your fantasy, blood. Like, you gotta.
It's sad, bro. But that's some traumatic
Racist
shit.
jokes
That's
and
some
all type of
trauma.
other shit. Like, that shit making
Bro.
niggas laughing.
If y'all niggas knew the shit that I laugh at when I'm not on camera, bro, I wouldn't be canceled, bro. Because everything is funny to me, bro. If I go to a funeral, I'm laughing even though I'm sad. I can't help it, bro. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I really had a conversation with this nigga the other day, bro. I'm like, bro, something is top tier wrong with me, bro. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm laughing at something that was literally terrible, bro. Like, this shit is bugged out. I think I need more help. Cause I go to therapy.
Yeah.
I'm big on therapy, my nigga. I go to.
Oh, yeah, let's talk
I've been in
about it.
therapy for like 7 years now, bro. Straight. I go every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? It used to be once a week, but I ain't that crazy no more. So I ain't doing the 2-week therapy. But I go to therapy every 2 weeks, bro. And I had to go to anger management. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta monitor myself. And I'm like, damn, nigga, is it not enough?
Nah,
You know
it's
what I'm
never
saying?
enough, bro. I've been in therapy for 2.5 years, my nigga. It's never enough. Like, on some G shit. Like I took a step away from therapy for like a couple months, and I ain't feel like myself, bro. You gotta understand. Also, the background and the culture that we come from, therapy is something that's shot down. That the option of therapy makes you look weak.
It's quiet.
It's not right. It's quiet for that. Yeah, that's a fact.
It makes you look crazy.
It make you look soft. It make you look bugged out. Like it make you look like you got something wrong with you, but not crazy in the way but crazy soft. Like niggas don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it this way: you see people on the street all the time, homeless people.
You not taught
bugged out people.
Yeah,
you judge them first.
You not right. You not taught to love them niggas. You taught to.
Yeah.
My cousin one time I was on the train, bro. When I was a kid, I used to give niggas. I was the type of nigga. I'm gonna give a nigga whatever I got. I'm a little kid, bro. I got a little 25 cent, nigga, 50 cent, nigga. I swear to God. We on the train. We seeing homeless nigga. I get a nigga the money. He looked at me. He sat me down. He looked at me. He was like, "Yo, listen, don't ever do that shit again." I'm like, "What?"
Mm-hmm.
Like he literally scolded me, bro. Like, don't ever. I'm like. Why? He's like, nigga, you don't know what the fuck he doing with that, this, that, and the third. This, that, and
I don't care.
work hard for my money, this, that, and the third. And that's literally what I said. I said, so what? Nigga, I don't care what he do. Like, at the end of the day, bro, he don't got nothing. Nigga, we about to go eat. We about to go this, that, and the third, bro. We just, bro, we go to church my mom was the type of person that she wake a nigga up, go to church every Sunday, nigga. You don't even eat, nigga. You go to church.
Church first.
Facts.
Yo, you heard?
No
that's
breakfast.
Different. Bro, that's different. Nigga, you eat the Eucharist.
God.
You have the Holy Eucharist, my nigga. And that's what you have, nigga, for breakfast, nigga. Shit me.
God is gonna fill you, nigga. You don't need no breakfast.
Jesus is thy bread. Nigga, you be right in the Catholic church, nigga, bugging, nigga.
I need some more.
That's real shit. Some people feel that way. They feel like you shouldn't give homeless people nothing. Like you feel like they should earn it. Like they tie themselves up by their bootstraps type of ideology. I'm like, my nigga, I don't care what they do because we all got vices. You know what I'm saying? Some of them is just more obvious for other people than ourselves.
Yeah, it depends on their approach.
Nah, not only that, but let's talk
on their approach.
That's a
some
fact.
of them be looking like, come on.
If you coming to me crazy
Like,
and you homeless,
I was
I'm knocking
homeless.
you out, bro.
I was
like I
on
don't
some G
care.
shit?
I'm knocking you out, bro.
Straight spanking?
Yeah, bro. I'm spanking you like a regular human being. I respect you.
Like a regular, you would be like a regular.
We equal,
Hey,
nigga.
fuck you talking about?
If a homeless
I'm
person
equally
come to me crazy,
washing you up.
we shaking. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at them like, oh, I'm not gonna beat their ass. They're homeless. Nah, nigga. If you came to me aggressive, I'm knocking you out. I'll be on the train. I'll be looking at them. They be looking at me, bro. It be niggas hitting the wall, and I'm just staring at them in the eyes the whole time, bro. Like the moment you come over here, it's quiet for you. But other than that, a regular homeless person, I have mad compassion for. That's just me, bro. I'm gonna give you $5, $10, and depending on how you approach me and how honest you are, I'll give you more money.
But what's a regular homeless person? Like, there's no way to really identify.
Just somebody is homeless and on the streets. Like,
you know what a regular nigga is.
yeah, not us. Like we used to be homeless kids.
That's a fact. Niggas is homeless as kids, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what, stereotypical?
Bro, people used to give me. Not, I didn't never ask for nothing, but once people found out my situation, people used to, oh no, my God, bro, that's great. I'm not saying I always took it. I used to think about the fact that at the end of the day, for me, that I'm getting all this shit because I'm a kid and I look a certain way or whatever. I'm to people's standard or whatever of what they like and shit like that. Whatever the case may be, people would look out for me. I used to think about them same niggas, my sons and them, whoever that ain't getting shit. They don't got $1 in their pocket. Nigga, I got 300, 500, 600. That's like $100,000 back in the days, nigga.
Exactly.
Like, and when you homeless and you don't have nothing, nigga, when you got $1,000, you looking at the world like it's yours. I swear to God.
Exactly. We was homeless. We was in a homeless youth home.
It's basically like a boarding house. Like,
yeah, for like homeless kids.
But they got like 30 days. You feel me? They give you like a little 30 days. You start out, then they got like a rites of passage program where you fuck around if you get a job and you've been there for 30 days and you got your first paycheck and you start saving up and they got a little program. So it's like,
Exactly.
they help you out. I don't know how they do it no more. I don't even think they use that facility anymore.
Nah, they do. They just moved the building and shit like that. I seen it. But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Yo, we all was homeless kids, right?
Different.
You too. The most.
Nigga said, don't even try to. He said, don't try to act like you was homeless, nigga.
Bring it in, nigga. Bring it in. Yo, I'm walking by the facility the other day where they have the homeless youth home now. Do you know that these homeless kids are just different from us, bro? Like when we was homeless, we made a way. We went to the pier. We walked around. We got dollar slices of pizza. The homeless kids now, they was laying on the floor. They was just laying on the floor outside of the building. It's just different. I'm like, hell no. Ain't no way even when I was at my lowest, even when I went through so much trauma and I was bugged out, did I ever decide to myself, I'm gonna lay on a pavement in Manhattan?
Nah.
Like they took over a whole scaffolding and they all under there with blankets laying down, chilling. And I'm like, yo, y'all homeless different. We wasn't even homeless like that. We was homeless and we was broken and we had our issues.
Bro, I used to get into hotels. I used to be doing all kind of swindles, bro. Like, bro, niggas used to really use TGI Fridays. They had the
Facts.
Bro, what? Bro, they
Run
had
up the stairs and go in and you could run up through TGI Fridays. And it wasn't TGI Fridays. It was like Applebee's.
But Applebe's.
And
Yeah,
you run to the movie theater.
Right.
And we
go
just
to
be in the movie
bro.
theaters all day.
Macking, nigga. Obviously, you see the generations is different, but it's not like they being raised by somebody else. Like they being raised by us. So we have to look at that, bro. Like, so that's why when I see a couple little niggas bugging and shit like that, before I go crazy, bro, I think about myself, like, yo.
Yeah, because we at that age right now, bro.
I was doing some shit.
Where these niggas, we turning into unks, nigga. Like we ain't uncles yet, nigga, but we almost uncles, bro. We at that age, bro. Like
we all that age.
Bro, we only 30, bro. Was the unk really 30 or was he 37?
Nah, he was 30.
My uncle was 37. I don't know what you talking about, nigga. I had 37-year-old uncles, all of them, nigga. But nah, we really at that age where like these little niggas is starting to like kind of like flex on us. Like I'm on a bus. Little nigga was like, yo, what you looking at, old head? Old head? I'm still in the rightful age to boom you, nigga. What you talk about? Like, you 19, I'm 30. I could really smoke you, but you don't want to be on that type time. You don't care about that type of shit no more.
Why?
Because we older.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
But it's like we still on that time, though. That's the problem.
I be feeling that way, and I know what he's saying. I be feeling that way, and it's different because before I never used to have that switch that used to be like, yo, but remember this, like, oh, you know, if you do this, then you might fuck around and fuck this up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm paying attention, bro, and that's really what it is, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, your soul speaks to you, bro. Like,
Facts.
Sometimes it's trap set. And I think about that. I always think about life like that.
You need that conscious.
Like, yo, bro, look, I haven't seen you since we did my video, right? That was how many years ago? Like 3-4 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. Long story short, before I even got to the front door, the threshold of his fucking crib, there was a snare. There was a trap right there, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't like when people approach me a certain way. I don't like being questioned. Like, I don't bother nobody, nigga. I'm not concerned with you. Trust me. Whatever the fuck you doing, if you're not bothering me, nigga, you're not robbing me, whatever, you're not touching me, bro. Listen, like I got too much purpose and I got too much to give to the world. Like, there's too much I gotta do. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's weird because you get older, right? And your whole view just changed, bro. And you still kind of got it in you. You can run down at any moment, bro. But sometimes you just be like, I don't even care about that, bro. Like, I'm trying to get somewhere else. I've been in the hood my whole life. I want to be in Beverly Hills with the Kardashians and shit. I know y'all making fun of them, but I'd rather party with them and y'all joking about me in the tabloids than me being in the motherfucking Bronx, nigga.
Fucking mommy.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's okay to hold it back. But I'm saying there's gonna eventually be a point you're gonna have your snapping point.
We always snap. I punched a nigga in the face 2 years ago.
That's right.
Right. All that energy up.
The only thing is different. The only thing different now.
Nigga, a few weeks ago.
The only thing different now, bro, is that we can go a couple years without getting into a fight.
Fair enough.
You be like, yo, damn, son, I ain't fight a nigga in 2 years.
Niggas say, hold on. Let me test these shits out, nigga. I haven't dust them off.
Yeah, you know, you
See,
gotta
they
dust
still
them
there.
off. Like, but when you young, them
still
shits is
there.
always dusted off, nigga. You about to fight every second of your life.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You get older, it's like, let me see if I still got it real quick.
I don't
nigga. Hold
know.
on.
I'm not
you know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Matter of fact,
you gotta limber up and all that, nigga, but it's like, it's still there.
Next time, I ain't even stretched. Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, son, like,
nigga, we was fighting amongst each other.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
We was fighting each other.
That's the shit that was crazy, nigga. Then niggas used to, my bad, bro. Yeah.
Facts.
Niggas would still be bros out there. Niggas would talk the heaviest about each other. Niggas would do dirt to niggas. I'm talking about shit on niggas, bitches, do all type of slime shit. Niggas would still be mans at the end of the day, bro. These bitches is not friends no more. They mad at us.
Life done changed for them, and these niggas just dap each other up and keep it moving, bro. Like, fuck it. Like, but is that a problem though? Because it's like we found what kind of griminess. I think as dudes, we found with that kind of behavior. Like, and even if you don't try to indulge, you end up kind of becoming that person too. Like if
I
you
mean,
can't
to
beat them,
some
you
degree,
join them.
like maturity is looking in the mirror and seeing your reflection and understanding, like, all right, boom, I gotta acknowledge myself and how I be moving and shit like that.
Facts.
But in some degree, like, fuck you.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes it really is fuck
like,
you.
what are you talking about? Like, nigga, like, is this gonna matter in 10 years? Like, absolutely not. Like, I swear to God, bro, I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. And you know, that's the thing that you gotta understand. Everybody dies at the end.
Yeah, that's the only thing we guarantee.
Fuck is you talking about?
That's the only thing
Like,
we guarantee.
what are
You know what's
talking
crazy though? Another thing that I noticed as I got older is like how I view crime. So when a nigga do something, like let's say somebody shoots a man with his child, I'm so old and mature now, I'd be like, lock that nigga up. I would have never said no shit like that a couple years ago.
Now let's really talk about it. Now let's really talk about it. That's when perspective comes into view.
Mm-hmm.
And the niggas be always talk about this. Like, one of my mans, I was with him the other day, yo, this nigga different, bro. He's different. He's telling me, like, yo, if somebody tries to do something to me, I'm calling the police. I said, what?
Exactly.
I said, look at him. I said, he said it just like that.
He dead ass too.
I'm like, oh, nah, this nigga dead ass. I'm
See,
like,
I'm still
know.
not calling the cops on you, but if the cops come get you, I don't got a problem with it.
Nigga said, take that nigga.
Like if I see it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see, you got all these predators running around New York right now, bro, grabbing girls up, bro. Lock that nigga up, bro. I be on that type time, son. Because if they don't lock him up, somebody need to smoke him.
Nah, because, you
know
know
what I'm saying?
niggas
Like,
be having daughters out here, all that.
That's what I'm
shit,
saying, and it
shit is
changed your
different.
perspective.
You telling me, you telling me, bro, like, there's a black market for this shit. Like, what are you talking about, nigga? Like,
It's $40.
It's $40, man.
Get you $40, nigga. You good, nigga. Just get you $40. You ain't got to do that, homie. What's up with you? $40 can dad take care of your problems. Anything you need.
Man, son. Nigga said, I'll take you to a spot right now, nigga. Watch the heist, nigga. Get
Facts,
you right.
nigga. But that's why I said I understood certain crime growing up, bro. I get it. You know, robbing somebody, that's whatever. Scamming, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Murder's a little excessive, but it happens. But I never understood that crime. Like, I never understood anything with predators. I never got that. I think we just thought that, like, predators and shit looked at, like,
He was
some
one of us,
old bald nigga with, like, a fucking pot belly. I wasn't thinking that they was looking like us, like hood niggas, regular fleet outfit.
You know that saying, blood is those that is from us, but they ain't other.
Facts. And
You know how it goes, bro.
And maybe that's ignorant, son. But it's like, damn, bro. I think I in my brain, I just had a program of what y'all niggas was looking like, bro. Because now I'm just like, I went to work with that nigga. I had a job with that nigga. That nigga was cool, bro. We used to smoke every day. Now it's just like, you be looking at niggas sideways that you know, son. Like, come on, son.
No, but yeah.
But now I get it though. It's like niggas is crazy though. That's people don't see it like that, bro. But I think social media did that. You got Instagram. I think TikTok is the first app that came out that's just like post whatever you doing. You know what I'm saying? Versus like Facebook is for like your family and like people you know their first and last name. That means it's intimate. Instagram is like, yo, nigga, watch me flex.
Nah, it was MySpace.
Oh, we not going back to MySpace. MySpace was just
But you talking about
MySpace.
first.
I'm talking about how to evolve the world. I don't think MySpace involved anything but music. Like, it kind of brought us some new artists and shit like that. But other than that, MySpace was just there. But it did teach us, though, because we was on that motherfucker coding. That's when you wanted to fix the back of your page. MySpace was teaching you something, bro. It's not like now, nigga.
Nigga, MySpace, nigga, you used to have all types of shit, a background.
Yeah, you
going on, niggas got a playlist.
And you had to do a lot of shit. You had to put a lot of work to get that shit,
Get
nigga.
that shit, bro. Different. Nigga profile picture. Niggas got a bio. Niggas be talking on that shit.
And then
bro.
Facebook and Instagram just figured out, niggas just want to flex. We don't care about none of that background shit. Nigga, post your picture. We not flexing your page. You got to flex you. That's some fucked up shit, though.
It definitely changed.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. There's some things in my life that I've questioned, like, like, why the fuck, nigga, this is happening? Like, that's why I've been kind of taking a step back and taking my time with art, because I've been trying to understand, like, for me, like what's more important? You looking dope to people or actually being dope to you?
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What's dope to you, nigga? Fuck everybody. Like, fuck what they think looks nice. Like, so I got to think about that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my therapy is for, because now it helps me to really to look at the world from a different perspective. Like, everything is not about green or for go and red for stop. Like, I've been trying to just channel myself differently. Like, I've been taking my time with the craft, and the things that I want to do, bro, is, you know what I'm saying, like, it requires a lot of money, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just being real, bro. Like, this is what this industry is about. Like, you could get an interview right now on Shade 45 and rap right now, but you gotta pay $2,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, you
they
could
don't want you
really
to know
get
that, bro. They don't want you to know that.
Exactly.
They don't want you to know that you could just hit up Rick Ross camp and you could just send them a song and just pay for a feature right now.
Exactly.
If you have 150K, some niggas is $1 million a feature, that ass. But if you have $1 million to give that nigga right now, bro, you gonna get a feature from that nigga.
Exactly.
That's how it goes, bro. It's not about, yo, this nigga's really nice.
And somebody really wants to work with him. It's not about that no more.
Yo, she's really a dope artist. Like, once I started to understand that, bro, then I started to understand that I'm not trying to be dope for you no more. Fuck you, nigga. I'm trying to be dope for me, nigga. What's dope for me? I don't give a fuck about what you think. I don't care. I swear to God, bro. If 3 people listen to my music, I don't give a fuck. But
Exactly.
I know that when I leave this world, bro, that I left something behind, and that's, to me, bro, that's more valuable than anything. That never determines a person's value, bro. I swear to God, niggas is not gonna remember half of the shit you do in this life. Right. Niggas is always gonna remember how you made them feel, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said, you can play chess. You got 100 different pieces on the board. You got a lot of options. But guess what? Everybody want to play Monopoly. And they taught you how to get a house, get a family, flip it, go to jail when you fuck up, get your credit up, run up the bag.
Like I said, do not pass go, do not collect 200.
Exactly.
I just want to play Uno.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will fuck around and call Uno before you get that Uno. Nigga, you'll fuck around and pick one. Right up. Oh, this nigga thought he about to win.
That's how life feel when you depressed, bro. You ever get somebody hit you with a draw 4, draw 4, draw 4.
Nigga said, this nigga got a color change, draw 4 on top of the draw 4. Niggas be playing stacks. Niggas like, why you cheating, nigga?
You playing stacks, that's depression, nigga.
It takes a lot for me to be, you know what I'm saying, to be social nowadays, bro. Like years ago. Like my mentor, he told me, he was like, you gotta make niggas miss you. And I understand, like what that meant. Like, what the fuck does that even mean, bro? Like, you don't need to show up all the time. Like, you don't need to be there for everybody. You don't need to, nigga, think about yourself, nigga.
Exactly.
Think about the money that you making. Think about this, that, and the third. Like, don't worry about nothing. Think about your situation, how you want to better it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself. And that's the shit that he was talking about earlier. Like, if you don't got nothing, how the fuck you gonna take the people anywhere, even if you for the people? That shit don't make no fucking sense. How you for the people, but you ain't got shit? So that's why I have to take that step back. Like, yo, what am I doing? You know what I mean?
You got to take that step back. It's important, though. You got to, take a breath to understand who you are, what you're doing, and where you're trying to go. Because if you don't, you're going to fuck yourself up. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, it may not even be you. I found out a couple years ago, for 4 years now, I found out I was bipolar. And I didn't understand a lot of the shit that I was doing. Like, sometimes I go into these manic episodes, and I'm just not myself for 2 weeks. Like, I knew I was a little bugged out, but it was times, like I said, I could be in a good mood, in a manic state, right? And I'm just on top of the world, bro. And then I'll just make crazy purchases, and I'll buy things, or I'll be outside, and I'll just give a homeless man like $100, bro. And like a week later, I'm coming down off this manic fucking episode, and I'm just like, what the fuck was I doing? Why did I do that? And I never could understand. Some of the shit, I can't remember what I've done. Like, I don't remember, bro. I have elephant memory. I remember everything. But anytime I go into manic type states, I don't remember shit. And I was just going years undiagnosed. Like, nobody really knew. Everybody seeing, like, church is crazy, bro. Church is a quiet dude, but then why is church happy this week? But all of a sudden, that shit, I just run out of that social bipolar battery, nigga, and I'm just back to normal. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm depressed. Now I could be laying in my bed for 2 weeks, bro, on some wild shit. And it's like, it's so many people just around not understanding that because they're not getting to know themselves, and they don't even know if they got an issue. Because I think most people, especially from our community, is just walking around undiagnosed, doing crazy shit. And all we do as people is judge them.
Yeah, my shit is like anxiety. Like, I grew up playing sports. I always, was in, put a lot of pressure on myself, like, to be the best that I could be. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do, like, me, I take a lot of pride in myself. So it's like, I had to really understand, like, I suffer from anxiety. Like, I feel like I always gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not doing it right, like, I'm not doing it right. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Like, am I doing it right? Like, am I being a good person? Am I being, like, and that shit could drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because then you get to a point where he's like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck about doing it right. Nigga, fuck, I'm not doing nothing right. Now I'm not doing nothing right.
But you spazzing on people
and
for no reason.
So now niggas is just like, wait, hold on. Dr. Jekyll with Mr. Hyde.
Yeah,
this nigga just came out of nowhere. Like, you know,
Sometimes I feel like that person is necessary.
that person is you, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
How the fuck is that person not necessary if
That's
that
what I'm
person is
saying.
you? That doesn't make any sense.
Because there's been times people told me to calm down. I used to be really angry. Y'all niggas know me, bro.
Yeah.
I used to be quiet but angry, bro. And I just like get into these like bouts with people, bro. And everybody used to feel uncomfortable around me, son. Like, not y'all. Y'all niggas always knew I was crazy. Y'all just accepted it.
yeah.
But some people would be like, yo, bro, you just too unpredictable. I feel uncomfortable. Like, why you always trying to fight me? They want you to calm down, but the moment you do, they violate you.
Niggas right now. I'm not gonna front, bro. That person got me a lot of shit, bro. They got me into a lot of shit, but that shit got me a lot out of a lot of shit. Like, that person, bro, literally kept me alive sometimes, bro. Like certain situations. Like, I'm talking about crazy shit, like 3, 4 niggas, man, there's 2 niggas and they chasing you down with fucking knives and shit. They really not playing. Like, they really not playing. Like, it's, you know what you gonna do? You gonna be like, oh, well, you know, like, I'm sorry. Like, you know, nigga, you
that crazy ass person to kick in,
feel me?
that should have saved your life. Like, yeah, I could have died.
Yeah.
But did I? I literally was on the phone with my cousin called just now before you came, bro.
Oh, my nigga called.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
my
And he
nigga.
in Brownsville, Brooklyn right now. And as I'm speaking to him, he in Subways ordering his sandwich. Shootout just happened right there while I'm on FaceTime. Like, literally before you got here, bro. Some dude ran up and shot a cop. And I'm just like, yo, we really in wild times right now, bro. Like,
different.
Like, shit is different, son.
I don't even mean to smile about that, but that shit got me crying a little bit. Like, what? That's different.
Bro, he ran up to the cop car. They tried to shoot up the cop or some shit like that while I'm on FaceTime. And I'm just like, son, this is really where we at with it, bro. Like, and we grew up in the trenches, bro. But this shit is like, it's just random. It's the time of being random, nigga. Like, you don't even know what's about to happen. Stop looking, nigga. The fuck?
Like, you over there fighting with
I couldn't get the bottle open. I'm lit, nigga. Fuck out of here.
The whole show going on. Niggas like, oh.
I'm lit as fuck.
The plastic off.
Yo, bro, you think niggas will put fentanyl in grabber?
Nah, but I heard that out in Connecticut it was fentanyl and weed. And I just thought that was crazy.
That's regular.
Why they put fentanyl in weed?
Because niggas want to make the weed hit. They got that loud.
Niggas want to take a trip. Niggas want to go, feel me?
They be like, yo, bro, I got that Fenty. I got that Fenty pack. I got that Fenty pack for you, bro.
That GG number Fenty.
Yeah, facts. Gorilla Fenty, nigga.
That's what crack is for. If you want to experiment with drugs, it's crack.
I don't know where fentanyl came from. I don't know if it's a man-made drug. Because I be seeing movies and documentaries and people really make drugs. Like, it's drugs we've never heard of that somebody made out of their like kitchen. And I think that's crazy.
I'm not trying to be funny, bro, but what do you think is in the pharmacy?
I mean, yeah.
Half of that shit is a nigga done sat there and just
But think about it this way. Most people that push drugs are regular lower level people,
like,
right?
what do you think Tylenol is?
Like, yeah, but the fact that somebody sat there and was a chemist and they just started cooking up a drug and that shit get hot on the streets, I ain't gonna lie, you're not gonna feel like the man. Like, nigga say, yo, look what I created it.
Really talking.
You ain't gonna feel like the man, bro. Like, look what I created. Look at my, like,
bro, like, I'm not trying to be funny, bro, but like, there's like certain situations, like, for instance, back to visuals, like Breaking Bad, like this other shit, what this Stranger Things shit, like there was some shit, and I don't really be watching, like, be all into certain shit, but like, I watched Breaking Bad. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was good.
That shit was fire. That shit was fire.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That shit was fire. But I'm watching the episode of Stranger Things. I'm gonna just keep it straight. Like, these niggas put some shit with, like, there was like a Russian situation with the whole Ukraine. Like, and I don't know nothing about what's really going on in the show because I don't really watch that shit. But I was like, wait, hold on. Why is this shit on TV? Like, I don't understand. Like, nigga, and then like literally as I said that, you know. My son mom, because she was the one who was watching it, she was like, she instantly respond, nigga, like instantly. She like, oh, that's because they said that they wrote this before that happened. They didn't know that was gonna happen.
Yeah, they be capping.
Like, wait, hold on, wait, what? Like, how you knew that? Like, everybody knows, but everybody don't know. Like,
everybody know, but nobody know. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know.
You sound like John Legend.
We're just ordinary.
Now, the real Stranger Things haven't happened yet.
I don't even understand what Stranger Things is about. I watched the first season and it's somewhere else now.
Yo, literally, I have no idea.
I don't know what's going on.
And honestly,
I feel
honestly, I can't.
That's like the best show.
Is it though, or is it like the best show? Because I don't even understand the hype. Because like you said, I watched some shows first season, and now it's just like powers, but then it's like they're in Russia. What the fuck are they doing in Russia now? I don't get it. I don't understand nothing.
But what is this? What is this right here? this is what they want you to see. So that's what they put in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Then what happens? What you looking at? It's like, oh, this is the best show. This is the best artist. This is the best this.
Because one thing we talked about that earlier. It's other shows that I feel like are way better than Stranger Things.
Like, come on.
But for some reason, Stranger Things had that funding, that push, that made it hotter than everything else.
But that makes a difference.
Because Stranger Things had a push. It was pushed out crazy. That show came out in 2016, and somehow they only have like 4 seasons.
That's right.
Like the wait time should kill the show's buzz automatically. I don't understand how Stranger Things is still popping, even though they have 4 seasons in like 6 or 7 years.
So basically, you trying to compare Stranger Things to Kendrick? That's what you're trying to say?
To Kendrick Lamar?
Niggas come back every 6 years and just drop it. Oh damn, this nigga.
Respectfully, I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
I respect it.
But even in that regard, though, like the same way Stranger Things buzz should have broke down because of 6 years or 7 years absence, it's the same way Kendrick buzz should have broke down. And to keep it real, I don't even understand.
And it never
Kendrick.
will, bro. It never
happens.
Why you say
legendary?
Why you say that?
Shit like that?
But why you say you don't understand?
Because, bro, I understood when he wrote Good Kid, Mad City, it was one of the best albums I've ever heard. Even that song, that Promise That You Will Sing Without Me, Promise That You, and he rapped in that moment of life where it sounded like you was there. That was a visual song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He rapped as
with
a
the
stripper.
Words, right? That's a fact.
He rapped as a stripper.
He literally
rapped as a hood
from
nigga.
mad different perspectives.
And at the end of the verse of him being a hood nigga and he talking to Kendrick, he gets shot. That shit was phenomenal to me. Like that shit give me chills right now.
Yeah,
but if you ask me, do I understand Kendrick right now, bro? I don't. And if you ask me, did I understand To Pimp a Butterfly? I didn't. And I'm dead not gonna fake like I did. Maybe it's just not me. It's not where I'm at in life. I feel like that requires a certain level of happiness. You gotta be rich for a little while to understand that nigga, bro.
I'm not trying to be funny, bro, but I couldn't really listen to his album because, like, straight through, because it was just too much. Like, I can't listen to something like that and analyze it knowing that every single mind that I know in the universe is tuning into this. And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with that, because I'm still gonna tune in, but I'm not gonna do it in a way where it's overbearing, because it's like almost like I couldn't even scroll down my timeline, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, bro, and I was gonna say this earlier, but I'm gonna go right back to this. Like, it's like there's a nigga that you know that is dope as fuck and could be just as big. You feel me? But you don't support that nigga. And it's a nigga you know. Like, it's a nigga that's right there. Feel me? And that shit is bugged out to me, bro.
Like, I'm not saying that he's overhyped. Kendrick is definitely nice.
Definitely not.
He's nice as fuck. He's fire as fuck.
Fucking crazy.
But the music that he's making, it has me feel like everybody else is lying. Everybody else got to be lying about understanding his aspect of the world. Like, the hype is too high.
They
like,
do not, bro.
I don't understand it.
If you telling me that the industry understands his body of work, they do not. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, like, his shit, like, it's really become like poetry. And the reason why I say that is because it has so many meanings. There's no way that you could box it in. Like, you could literally listen to the same song 100 times and you could be like, you're thinking in 18 different perspectives every time you on repeat, every time you listen to that same song.
Nah, but real shit though, it's just wild when you think about it, bro. Because it becomes a thing where I just feel like this shit is definitely just overhyped, and it's not that his skill level is overhyped. It's just the songs is so diverse that I don't think that y'all all can connect with it like y'all saying that y'all do. Because like when you think about one of the best artists to ever do this, I feel like it's J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody know that's my favorite rapper. I got his lyrics tattooed on the side of my face from my favorite song, Love Yours, because the song taught me something. It was simple. It was clean cut. It gave me an illustration about how much I need to appreciate my life and the people around me. I don't see what the Kendrick albums really be giving. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it's poetry to me. I love poetry. But I'm like, at some point, it stopped seeming like music.
But I mean, you can't say like he don't have message, like a message.
There's a message.
And like this, But
It's a
the thing
poetry
is
message.
that I think what you're saying is that it's very esoteric, and the way that he delivers it, like it's like you could have just said like the homes are broken, like
Exactly.
You could have just said like
you spread that whole form out in a 5-minute song that you
like we
didn't
grew
have
up in
to.
broken homes, like you could, but
It was simple.
right, but he didn't, but I think that's what also makes him dope.
Kendrick is doing shrooms, nigga.
I'm sorry, hold on. Nah,
I mean, she's in the mix, baby.
Yeah, she in a video.
She's in the mix, man. That's what,
Just make me laugh.
It's Daisy, man. You know, she can't. She just wanted to make sure she was.
She listening, bro, because she don't like Kendrick either.
For me, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when I play that shit, she kind of shake up a little bit. I look at her, I'm like, that's not it.
Like,
She
what's
give me a little
this?
wink. She like, nah, nigga. I wink twice, nigga. You know what that means? No.
Facts.
I love Kendrick, bro. I love it. I love his music, and I love all the artists that he came with as well. Like a lot of them, like are really like inspirational towards my approach to the craft. Like anytime when I want to do something different, I always feel like I should think about that first before I go anywhere else, because like you got to think about it. None of those niggas is the same.
They not.
None of them. Like they
not. They all different version of themselves.
The same, bro. They all different. And they got cult type of following, bro, from the beginning. Not like XXX. Like niggas got cult type of followings, bro. Like, and that's the reason why I got the tat with my face, because that little nigga really inspired me, like on some other shit. Like the way he was, like the spirit, that fighting spirit that he is, and he was like it really inspired me, because I saw something different for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I also saw something that I related to. Like I saw myself in him. You feel me? And him, like, and vice versa. So it's like, it's crazy, bro. Like I feel like he fought a lot of our fights, and we don't even realize it. Not everybody hits you the same. Like I never really been inspired by Kodak Black like that. Like in that way. I'm not saying that he's not
That's real shit,
dope
though.
as fuck. Like he's OD fire. Like he'll spit a fucking he spit a verse on
He's
Kendrick
nice.
album, bro, that made me. I was like, yo, but even before that.
But it's not moving your soul.
But I'm saying there was one line. He said when he spent time with his daughter, it make him go harder. And that shit was like, oh, like when you, and he always kind of say something like that. Like he always reference to his family.
Bro. Even though he slows down his word, it's kind of chopped and screwed. He's spitting. I would never take that away from Kendrick. I mean, not Kendrick, Kodak. But at the same time, I feel like I know what you mean. Like X had that different kind of like presence, bro. Like,
yo, bro, like you gotta understand, bro. This nigga did like EDM rap. Like that's basically where niggas mosh pit and beat each other. Like he literally used to go in the middle of a crowd and be like, yo, if you don't fuck me up, then I don't feel like my music is good enough.
that's different.
Yo, what? I never what? Yo, Tupac is not jumping in the crowd and be like, yo, punch me in the face, my nigga. He literally said on the hook, look at me, fuck on me. And that's how you know, bro, that his energy is different. Like it's not about what you say, bro, it's how you say it. Because that nigga was so powerful, bro. And here's the thing, bro, what I noticed about him. And I'm gonna jump over that in a second, but like the law of attraction with that nigga was he understood magnetism, my nigga. What makes people gravitate towards you, my nigga. Like you understand? He understood how to grasp your attention, even if he was doing the wrong thing, bro. They was just beating niggas up on camera, just doing all type of shit. And like this person, he's way better than this. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck if you're his peer. Nigga, you look at that person and you're 3 years old. You look at him. He's Jase, he's better than this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Nah, he had it was different, bro. Like,
he had Black Jesus quality. Kendrick has that in a lot of ways. J. Cole, definitely, like the shit that gets me with this nigga is that he's better on other people's tracks than his own. And that shit it's almost like, yo, bro, do a feature right now.
Just do it.
And it's like you died for that nigga's features, bro. Like his real fans. Like he shits on niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga verses be disrespectful. Like, bro, we've recorded together. People record. And it's like sparring, my nigga. Like, you know, it's an artist and an artist, like, at the end of the day, bro. And that's what makes the song even doper, because when we watch, like, Muhammad Ali fight Joe Louis or whoever the case may be, like, you know what I'm saying? When we watch these big fights, we didn't watch that, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, when you watch that shit, you know you seeing two heavyweights, my nigga.
Exactly,
Regardless
fighting.
of who wins, my nigga, this is a good fight, my nigga. You want to watch this shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, that's what makes you tune in, and that's a magnetism in itself, my nigga. And he also bring that hip hop competition back.
And to be real, you're not gonna see that.
And
you're not gonna see that.
No
on regular.
artist is thinking like that right now. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at somebody right now, bro. This kid named LaRussell, bro.
Okay, I know
This
what you're talking
nigga
about.
is nice, bro. Like
He's
I'm getting
different.
the kind of energy that I feel like Cole gave when he dropped Knowledge, or Kendrick give when he dropped Knowledge and he not pimping butterflies. I'm getting that kind of energy from him, bro. Like, now, do I think he gonna make it on a large scale? I don't know. That's up to him and other people, how people resonate with him. But at the same time, you don't really get that level of artistry anymore. I feel like you get it with like young dudes like Corday, but it's like, yo, niggas ain't really spitting where you like, damn, bro, this song is the soundtrack to my life. Like, this shit made me get up and actually do something with myself, and like, I resonate this to the core. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't really get those kind of artists on a regular, bro. So when you get them, you gotta appreciate them. You gotta appreciate the X's. You gotta appreciate the Kendricks, even though he gonna be alright. You gotta appreciate the J. Cole's. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, I didn't think rap would get this bad. And I'm not saying I don't like Uzi or Kodak or none of these niggas, but I'm like, bro, I listen to y'all niggas for pure ignorance. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's about what makes you feel good, like, and I think that's more important than like actually having substance. Because
you're not fucking with Drake?
I'm not, like, for me, like, I don't jump out the window like for the nigga. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, like, I feel like he's amazing. Like, before I even do that, like, he's fucking dope as fuck. That nigga's very talented. Like, the nigga has so many fucking styles, it's unbelievable, right? Like, he's like a chameleon. Like, that nigga, you cannot stop him. He's gonna find a way, bro, to be relevant. And as far as his music is so good, you're gonna listen. It's gonna come through some fucking pump through some airwave somewhere, and you're gonna hear that shit. And you're gonna be like, the new Drake, like, and that's what makes him dope. Like he's like a chameleon to me, and I take a part of that.
I think the thing is with Drake is that, like you said, he's a chameleon.
Yeah, he's
now
fire.
My issue with Drake, I think, is that we don't really like change. So when he changed too far, like his new album, I don't think we really understand. That shit was EDM dance music.
But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it. He's not. He's very intelligent, and he's not in the space where he actually gives a fuck about what niggas like me and you think.
Exactly. And I'm not buying his album.
And it's not even about, and maybe it is about money, but really it is, because you think about the majority of, and he does have male fans, of course, but it's females. Like, that's why it's amazing when a nigga like 50 Cent sells a fucking mixtape out of the back of his car and makes, you feel me, like, all types of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's,
everybody can't do that.
No, everybody cannot do that. You have to have some type of salesmanship, charisma, or some type of reputation that allows you to even go. Because, bro, this nigga is not just staying in one place, but we talking about a nigga that literally spread his fucking CD throughout the 5 boroughs. Staten Island included. Like, G-Unit had fucking supporters. The whole Staten Island was OD. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Like,
he had that shit on lock.
Every
artist not gonna get that,
bro. Staten Island, bro. That's not even heard of, bro. This Staten Island niggas was not talking about that. This was like Busta Rhymes,
unless it was Wu-Tang,
Wu-Tang or some shit, right?
You know what's crazy though? Another reason, like, I stopped making music personally because I always felt like it was therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a sad rapper. I rap about pain, struggle, violence, and shit like that.
Yeah.
I never could make a club record. It just wasn't me. And the first time I remember I tried to make one, everybody loved it, bro. And I was just like, I hate this fucking song. I hate it, nigga. Because I just felt like it wasn't me. You don't want that Cassidy hit. Like, remember how they did Cassidy with the I'm a Hustler? He not a I'm a Hustler rapper. That nigga was a spitter.
Bro,
and they told him, like, yo, you got to make records like, make girl, won't you come to my hotel? And I felt like if that ever happened with me, I felt like I sold out. And it was like, I only wanted to rap about sad shit. I only wanted to rap about the violence or my mom being on drugs, like how that affected me. Because I'm tired of these rappers in this generation acting like the streets is not way worse than they songs. Because you can't go, I'm in the crib trapping, getting the money, I'm rapping. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, this shit is bad. Like, I'm still fucked up off my mom doing drugs. I'm still fucked up off my friend doing life.
Bro, you just made
You
a
know what I'm
hit,
saying?
bro. That's crazy, bro.
Nigga stupid. Like, so it's like, you know, they not showing the other side of
song
it.
right there.
They not showing the other side. You know, artists are not showing the other side. That's why people love X. That's why people, you know, like Kodak. Because even though Kodak is kind of ignorant, he like, fuck it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is that, you know, when a person comes from an authentic space, it is different. Like, for instance, and I'm not like, once again, I have the people that I like as far as artists go. I'm not gonna go crazy about that. I'm gonna just be universal and talk about artistry. But like Lil Wayne, like this nigga is crazy. Like
that was different.
He's stoop kid. Like he's literally stoop kid. Like nobody could fuck with that nigga, bro. He comes from the he shot himself when he was a fucking kid, bro. He was supposed to be dead, bro.
There's a lot of elements to Lil Wayne that people don't understand.
Like it's fucking crazy. Bro, his story, bro, is different. Like, growing up in New Orleans, I would never, like, we don't know nothing about that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and thank God we don't, nigga. Fuck, nigga. I mean, like, our trenches is crazy, but that shit is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, down south, West Coast type situations is all different. You feel me? You know what I mean? And you just gotta, you just gotta respect that. And, like, until you actually go to those places, like, you don't actually realize that. Like, for me, like, I've been to couple different places, you know, on the West Coast, you know, down south, whatever the case may be. I've been to Texas, you know, so like, but I like certain places, but I like the way it looks because it's a different scene. You feel me? But when you ask me if I actually like the place, like, bro, Vegas was disrespectful with the prices on everything.
Yo, that shit was so expensive, my nigga.
Bro, I don't understand, bro. It was really different, bro.
You gotta gamble to just keep paying for things. Bro, like, go to the machine, try to hit big real quick so you can pay for lunch. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went to Denny's, bro. I bought a little meal. I spent $45. I'm like, wait, hold the fuck on. This is Denny's, motherfucker. This is not, for me, Thai restaurant. Like, for me, like, what the fuck you think this is? Like, this is Denny's,
nigga
bro.
said no gratuity?
Right. Nigga said, you're gonna have to donate 75%. Oh, bro, tip 75. Nah, I'm just joking. But it's a 75% on the tip. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, and my man's was tight, nigga. The fries was salty, nigga. Feel me? The chicken sandwich. It's like, yo, this shit is
that's when you want to just drop a hair in the food real quick, nigga.
There's a roach in my
There's a roach in my shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not eating it.
This is not looking good.
The burger already halfway done. I'm not eating this.
Way to walk by. It's not looking good.
Facts.
It's not.
Yo, but tell the people where they can find you, my boy.
Yeah, now you can find me on IG at I am the official King Vega. And you can find on my music anywhere. You know, it's on all digital platforms. When you go on my IG, it gives you a direct to a couple, you know, low previews of some things. And I got some things in the work and stuff like that. So, you know, I always got something on my sleeve.
I already know. My boy always cooking.
Bro, keep doing your thing, bro. Like,
I appreciate you,
I see
my
this
boy.
shit, you know, I see this shit going, like, far places, bro. You know, like, when I heard you was doing this, bro, I'm like, yo, this nigga's perfect for the shit. Like,
I appreciate you,
you the perfect person, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody loves you, bro. Like, I don't know a person that really dislike you, and if they do, bro,
I know a few.
if they do, bro, you know, for me, I'll speak that into existence for my
Appreciate you, my boy. Always. But we definitely gonna see y'all next week. I appreciate y'all for stopping by.
Right.
My boy King Vega, fresh. We gonna holler at you. We out.
You already know. All right.
Come on, baby. We made it. We made it because we fucking live. Right, church?
Took a class on struggle, then I applied it to my life. Took a class on struggle, then I applied it to my life. Winter came and went, bitch. See the gas, they always judge you on your cash. Winter came and went, bitch. See the gas, they always judge you on your cash. Only thing when jiggas say it, niggas speak it fast. Put it to memorize and shit for talking out they gas. Gas you like you got some time to pass. Evolving in the world full of hate to make you spaz.
My name is King Vega. I spent my rent money on this shit.